I'm Major Zachary Taylor, Zachary Taylor. I'm Thunderbird 3-2. What that means is I spent 2 years inside the demonstration flying as number 2 on the left wing in the Diamond. I'm on my exiting time now, helping out the team, trying to get ready for show sites here at Tinker Air Force Base. Make sure we know the lay of the land as the Delta comes in here in just a few months.
Yeah, what exactly were you doing here this morning?
Yes, so every air show site has concerns, whether that's towers, buildings, visual illusion. So we get a quick lay of the land, looking at the show site, try to see visual references that I can pass to the Diamond members, the Delta members, and then basically just getting a feel for what to expect for the team as they show up here in June.
How did everything look so far in your assessment?
Oh, it was great. It's great to be here in Oklahoma City. The show site looks awesome. It's cool to be here at Tinker Air Force Base. There's a ton of references for the team, on base, off base, within 5 miles. So I think it's going to put on a great show for us, or for you guys.
So you do shows all over the country, right? So
Correct.
what makes Tinker Air Force Base in Oklahoma City unique or stand out to you?
Yeah, so we have the privilege of performing in 2 cities essentially every week. We are all over the United States and Canada, and in previous years we go international and hope to see that coming back. To be here in Oklahoma City, Midwest City, at Tinker Air Force Base, it's cool for us because it is the Air Force. We are here representing the Air Force in a town, in a city where you get to see the Air Force at its prime. You see the AWACS taking off, you see T-38s coming in from training bases. We are here to represent like the tip of the spear for the United States Air Force for everybody in this area.
So when people come in June to see the team perform, what are some things that they can expect? And you can look at now
Okay,
while you answer.
perfect. So in June 28th and 29th, the team will be here putting on a show here at Tinker Air Force Base. The show is completely rewritten in 2020. So the team has not been here since 2017. It's been a while, and we're really proud of the show that we're going to bring you. It's going to be the tightest formations you've ever seen the Thunderbirds fly in the F-16. It is a completely redesigned show. It's going to hit you in your hearts and your feels, maybe bring a tear to your eye, make you really proud to be an American. It's going to showcase what it is to be an Air Force member, whether that's our ground crew putting on a ground show, our support personnel. It's 135 people to make those 6 jets go airborne. It's an amazing show. You should be really proud to watch it.
How fast are you guys going and how tight do you guys get?
That's a great question. So what you see on the ground, the show is happening that fast, the formations are that close. Our solos will be 100 feet upside down over the ground, going over 500 miles an hour, and pointed at each other. That's 1,000 miles an hour of closure at 100 feet upside down and pointing at another airplane. It is unbelievable what they're doing. The Diamonds will be flying 18 inches apart. That is 18 inches between wingtips, 18 inches between canopy. It is close. They're pushing each other around with air masses. It is complete focus and attention from those members flying inside the Delta.
What's your message to anyone who watches any of our stories tonight and is on the fence, so maybe we should check it out? What's your pitch to them?
Yes, definitely come out. Whether you're interested in joining the military, whether you are just a proud American or somebody who's looking for something to do, this is an awe-inspiring show. It's not just the Thunderbirds, it's a plethora of other performers, whether it's civilian, military, the Thunderbirds. You're going to see excellence at its finest. This team is a beacon of excellence. It's hard work. The team right now is in New Mexico, training twice a day, 7 days a week in the middle of the desert where nobody can see them. And they're going to do that for months to be able to come here and put on the best show possible. So come out, see what it is that you can achieve with hard work, dedication. 135 people to put 6 jets in the air. It is awe-inspiring.
Anything we missed?
Don't you get nervous? I mean, what you do up there is amazing. We're all in awe of it on the ground. Don't you get nervous?
There are definitely nerves involved. First shows, taxiing out and you see the crowd, that increases the nerves a little bit for those demo pilots. But once you get into the demonstration, you are doing over 100 practices by your first show. That is, like I said, twice a day, 7 days a week. They are absolutely grinding it out right now in New Mexico, trying to make this demonstration safe and good, and something that is a demonstration that's to be proud of. So by the time you get to show season, you are really good as a team. You trust each other. Our motto is blind trust. Everybody's doing their job, expecting the person behind them or next to them to do their job, and the nerves kind of fall away by the time you end up in show season. It is second nature. To some extent, you just kind of know what is happening, whether you can see it, hear it, feel it. You are so in tune with the jet and within the demonstration, the nerve just, like I said, fade away.
What's it like meeting the crowd after the show?
That is the moment that we're looking forward to. Our demonstration is the centerpiece, it's the showcase. It is going to help us reach the crowd. After the show, what you can expect is the demo pilots are going to get out of the jet, go straight to the autograph line, and we're going to be signing autographs, talking to you about exactly what just happened in the air, talking about opportunities in the Air Force, outside the Air Force, our stories, and that is where, for us, the mission is really at, is reaching the crowd and being able to talk to you.
My name is Abby Rosetta. I'm the 72nd Air Base Wing Commander, and I'm also the Tinker Installation Commander. And you spell my last name Rosetta, R-U-S-C-E-T-T-A.
So right now you guys are preparing for June. How does it feel having your team here today with you guys?
I love it. I have seen 2 air shows at Tinker Air Force Base, and we were honored to have the Blue Angels, and then we were honored to have the Blue Angels. So when I became the wing commander, my #1 first request was, I want the Thunderbirds for the Air Show 2025. So I am absolutely ecstatic that we get to have our Air Force Thunderbirds perform at our air show this June.
So they haven't been here since 2017, so maybe people don't know what to expect. If they've seen the Blue Angels, is that comparable or completely different?
So there are both premier demonstration teams, absolutely. They're absolutely fantastic aerial demo teams. They're going to do a ground show, they're going to do an air show. I think our community needs to be ready for some fun and some excitement, and just come bring it, because it's going to be amazing.
And so what goes into this? He was saying there's 130 plus people to make sure they can get in the air, but what about putting on this entire event? What does Tinker have to do to make this happen?
So this is going to be an all hands on deck for Team Tinker to make sure that we can open our base to our community. And so basically, if you're in uniform, we're going to ask you to volunteer that weekend. Every single person's going to have a critical job to make sure this air show goes off without a hitch, because safety is absolutely our #1 priority. So we'll have lots of airmen out and sailors out, making sure that safe. We have medical teams out, because it will be in the end of June. So sometimes in Oklahoma, it's warm and windy in June. So we'll have medical tents out. We'll have lots of people out directing traffic, making sure people can get on and off base safely, because we're going to open this base to our community, and we want all of our community partners to come out and enjoy everything we have to offer, because we're so incredibly proud of what we do, and we're so incredibly proud to get to showcase the Thunderbirds.
You said once you took this role, your goal was to get the Thunderbirds to perform in the summer show of 2025. Why?
So I'm an airman. I love our Air Force demonstration team, and they haven't been here since 2017. So, you know, it's time. It's time to bring out our premier Air Force demonstration team and let us see it. And honestly, we have some alumni from the Thunderbirds who work at Team Tinker, and I think it's fantastic to get to bring the team back here and let our alumni get to see everything that they've been a part of from a heritage and history perspective.
You talked about how it's going to be an all-hands-on-deck effort. I mean, it's January and we're scoping out the scene for June. So can you talk about how much time and what goes into it on that end, putting a show on like this?
Yes, absolutely. So we have an entire contracting and legal team working the contracts. We have an entire leadership team, from air show director to subcommittees, working the volunteers and working all the safety requirements and working the ramp layout and working the static displays and the flybys. So there's already a team of 40 that's been dedicated to this for almost a year. Then that team is going to continue to build out. So by the time we sort of get to the big June month show, it will be all hands on deck, and everyone will be pitching in something specific to what they specialize in to make sure we have a wildly safe, successful air show.